you doing? Why are you still messing up with that old shopping cart?
Eliza, how many times do I have to tell you that story? I still plan on getting my revenge against that fake shopping mall terrorist organization.
I just don't understand. I went shopping there many years and I've never had problems.
Of course you haven't had any problems when shopping there, because you're elven, and elvens have never went missing when shopping there.
But what does this have to do with committing crimes against our fine city? I don't understand. What are trying to do with piece of shit cart that should have thrown out years ago? You never explained anything to me.
Alright, fine. I'll explain it to you again. The year was 1988. It was the last time I had ever seen my mother alive. She had taken me there to go shopping, but little did I know that it was going to be the last time that I had ever seen her. We were the only humans in that store at the time, the only human family. My mother braved going in there, even though we had heard news stories about humans going missing from the store and even found being dead near or inside the store with no explanation at all. There were dozens of families there, orc families, elven families, and even Khajiit families. A bunch of orcs dressed as employees came in and they took my mother. They beat her and slit her throat right before they took her to the back. They did this right in front of me as I sat in the cart. I made it out into the parking lot and headed out toward the sidewalk. And that's when I was stopped by a wizard, at least I'm guessing it was a wizard, who gave me this magical cart. He bestowed it upon me and told me that when the time came, I knew when I would need to use it. And this is the exact time that I need to be able to use this to get revenge for my mother and defend the lives of all the lost humans who have went into this store.
I hope you know how crazy this sounds. You are talking about going up into a shopping center and committing mass murders against the store's employees over what a series of stories that haven't even been proven? What you need to do, Brian, is going to get some help. I love you, Brian. I don't want you going and getting yourself killed over stuff like that. Let the town guards take care of that for you. There is no sense getting yourself involved with stuff like that, especially with a court that you are not even sure really is.
There is enough fucking proof to prove that there is a conspiracy against humans at that store, and I will go there and kill every last employee if it means proving my point.
Fine, but I want you to know this, Brian. Go ahead and do your stuff. But if you make back alive, I won't be here for you. Crossing their eyes is over. You hear me? It's over!
And it was on this day that I left Eliza. I had enough of the shit. Never has she ever been supportive of me. No matter how many times I tell her that I know that there was a conspiracy. She never listened. She never cared. Guess it's the last time I pick up an elven from the valley again. Today's the day I become a hero of all of Pangea. Who am I? I am Ryan Grove, the Buggy Boy. And today was the day that I left away from Eliza to pursue my mission in finding out what was hiding within the walls of the Walmart of Ceradonia. And what I'm hoping to find is the reason why every human ever is vanishing from the store.
Oh no, we're being attacked! Don't make me shoot you! Ah! Stop right there! Ah! Ah! Drop the gun! Ah!
You! What in the hell is wrong with you? There are people in here. What in the hell are you thinking?
So let me take a wild guess. You're the ringleader of this whole fucking front, aren't you?
Look, I don't know what you're talking about, you psychopath.
You know exactly what this is about. It's about all the humans that have went into the store that have went missing since the 80s. I want answers because my mother was one of these people, and I seen some of your store employees cut her neck and take off with her body. I'm not stupid, lady. Tell me everything.
Ah, you're the one that got away. So I guess the jig is up. And you know a little more than what you're supposed to know. But you came all this way and destroyed my store, including parts of the roof. I'll tell you everything.
Well, since you're finally admitting to everything, tell me every last little detail.
Do you know of the human essence? Probably not, because they don't teach this in schools anymore. Especially since a lot of our kind knew of what it was. We could overthrow the Dragon King with it. And all of humans, and all of Pangea, have a little bit of this. And I was using the store as a front to collect it. So then that way I could overthrow our Dragon King. All the races in the world are very weak to this once humans have tapped into it. This power was given to us by the gods, which means we're supposed to be the natural-born leaders of this world.
So what you're telling me is that you had my mother killed in order to further the agenda of the murder of our beloved Dragon King?
Say what you will about that sorry piece of shit. We would all be living better lives if that orange officer had taken care of his ancestors centuries ago. No more wars, no more suffering, no more fear of us losing our ability to practice magic. Our world needs humans to rule again, for the better of the times.
Well, that's a very interesting story that you had just told me. But unfortunately, I have to disagree with you. But I do have another question for you. Where do you like your bullets? Between your tits or between your eyes?
Go ahead and shoot, you pathetic mortal. Your civilian weapons are no match against the witches and warlocks.
Bitch, I've come prepared for that.
You should probably stand down before I melt you like ice. You don't know what you're up against, so I suggest you turn around and leave.
Oh, well, is that so? Then give me your best shot, Merlin.
Enough! You may have beaten our most powerful warlock, but can you stay warm long enough for the ice magic coming your way?
We're gonna find out right now, so come on down and get some, bitch. So it turned out that I was right about everything. The storefront, the death of my mother, fucking everything. Did anybody believe me? Not a goddamn one did. What am I left with? 2 dead warlocks. It's time to leave this place.
You have committed crimes by Sardonia and her people. What say you in your defense?
Fuck the town guards, that's what. The Dragon King has protected all of Pangea for years. Why would anybody want to take that away from us? And as a matter of fact, Eliza wasn't bullshitting me when she said that she wouldn't be here when I returned. But was it really a loss though?